Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily. Today we're going to be doing my single eyeshadows as part of my December Declutter series. So what I'm including here is anything that's just one color by itself. So it's also including, I have some sticks as well, and I also have included my loose pigments and my glitter. I don't have a ton of that stuff, but there's no better place I think to declutter it, so we're just going to put all these guys together. In general, I tend to use my palettes more than I use any singles. So a lot of this stuff goes in a drawer and I forget that it's there. I really need to use some of it more than I do. This is a tough one because some of this stuff I've had for a while, which probably means I shouldn't be keeping it necessarily. Oh, hello. So we have a little bit of a helper here to get this declutter going. This is my cat Atma. Hi, sweetheart. Yes, yes, go along. So the way I'm going to handle this, I've got these two little bins here. I'm going to put everything I'm going to be keeping, I'll put in this bin, and anything I'm going to declutter, I'm going to go here. Any of my stuff that is gently used, I will pass along to friends. Anything that is new, I'll either donate it to somebody or I might give it to some of my family members, depending on if they want it. But any of my used makeup, I will just be giving that to friends if they feel comfortable taking it, and if there's anything that's gone bad, I'll be tossing that. So anyway, let's get started. Well, I think I just broke the top of this. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Let me just open these guys that have a lid on them so I can see what color they are, and maybe that will help me figure out what to look at. So in terms of the one I just sort of popped the top off of, this is an Urban Decay Deluxe eyeshadow in the shade Frigid. This is what it looks like. It had this like really cute like graffiti top to it. Pardon my kitty. This is one of their older eyeshadows. I actually purchased this off the Urban Decay website when they were clearancing all of these. So this is kind of old, although I do think it's still pretty. Yeah, so that's Frigid. It's a really nice purple. It's got a lovely like blue-violet undertone to it. My biggest issue with this Urban Decay is that this guy's pretty old, although I still think the color payoff is really nice, so I'm not positive. Let me swatch this next to the closest other purple we have, which is part of this MAC duo, which is called Odd Couple. This is one of their mineralized eyeshadows. And this I think would be the closest to that one. Yeah, they're very, very similar. They're just not exactly the same. This is definitely a lighter color and this is a little bit, this has more of a gray to it. Also, this one gets mixed in, so this often gets some of that goldy glitter out of it. So let me swatch some of the goldy glitter. You can use these separately or you can mix them together. They kind of get mixed together anyway. And so the gold itself usually has sort of a purple cast to it. This is definitely a much older eyeshadow. It's probably a similar age to this Urban Decay. Frankly, if I'm going to wear either of them, I'll probably wear the MAC. So I'm going to keep the MAC and I'm going to let the Urban Decay go. It's for the best. It really is. All right, so while we're at it, let's take a look at this blue. So this blue is an Urban Decay blue as well. Oh, that's beautiful. In the shade Peace. Look at that. That is incredibly pigmented and really shimmery and just, okay. You know what, I'm keeping that. That looks amazing. That looks amazing swatched. I need to remember that I have it. I need to use it. All right. Moving right along, let's do this last Urban Decay. This is in the shade Graffiti. I don't really remember this one. Oh, that's also got a really beautiful sheen to it. It's green with like a slight gold sheen. Very slight. That's beautiful. Oh, this is tough. All right, I have these two other greens. These are the Kat Von D Metal Crush eyeshadows. I have, what is this? Electric Warrior. I love this color. Like, that's a really just a fabulous eyeshadow. It's not necessarily the most flattering, not the point. It looks really great, like as an inner corner highlight, for example. And then that is Iggy. You know, they're not as similar as I thought they were going to be, which I thought would make it easier for me. Oh, do I have any other greens? No, I used to, and I think I tossed the rest of them. I'm definitely keeping these two. I love the Kat Von D Metal Crush. I think they're great. They're also really expensive, so I'm not getting rid of them right now unless I don't like them. But I do actually really like them. Frankly, I really like this color. Like, this color looks great. You know what? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it too. Oh, this isn't going so well right away. Oh wait, but I do have another purple. I have two other purples. Let's take a look at the other purples, shall we? I do love a purple. This is a MAC eyeshadow. This is in Satellite Dreams. This is a Veluxe Pearl. Let's swatch that next to the other purples, see if there's much difference. That's just a lighter purple. Frankly, I'm not super into this, so I'm gonna let that go. And then I have this purple. This is a Stila Metallic Violet. This is a Magnificent Metals. Now these guys, the way they work is you get this little setting medium, mix it in this little lid that says Stila on it. It's quite nice. And you mix this together and therefore you can just pack it on. Although this medium looks like it's separated a little bit. That's kind of gross. Yeah, that's the liquid eye primer. And then you're supposed to mix it with this stuff because this is basically this like gooey foily. This is actually a lot like the ColourPop shadows now that I think about it. It's a lot like ColourPop. I'm going to swatch it this way. But it's this beautiful metallic awesomeness. Now, I don't wear these the way you're supposed to technically wear them. I just pat them on because I like the fact that they're sort of like a weird, chunky, patchy. I actually enjoy that about it, and it still smells good. So even though it's sort of like a creamy product, it's still just, it feels the same as when I originally got it. I like that. I feel like it's sort of like a weird deconstructed effect, whether that's how you're supposed to use it. I actually really like that. So I am going to keep that guy. I also have another one of those Stilas. This one is in the shade Dusty Rose. This I got as a sample in a set. I feel it's like a beautiful fresco that's starting to peel away. So those two I'm definitely going to keep. And this little mixing medium, I'm just going to keep it with them. I'm assuming that if I need to use, I might use it, and if not, I'll toss it eventually. All right, what else do we have here? Then we have my gray eyeshadows. So that would be these guys. So this is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Wash eyeshadow in Stone. And this is just a really nice like grayish. It is a very pretty shadow. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. Like it does look nice. I almost never wear it though. And then this is another Metal Crush. This is in black #1. This one I just loved I loved the glitter in it. I just thought it looked really beautiful. It's like a silver that's got a nice black base to it. This Bobbi Brown is very pretty, but I could not even tell you the last time I wore it. And I think it was a gift from a friend who wasn't using it either. And you know what? I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to keep this guy, but I'm going to let that one go. Anyway, I have to say, as we're going through this, if I had an eyeshadow palette that looked just like this, it'd be like the greatest eyeshadow palette ever. So then I've got a couple more MAC shadows. Let's take a look at those guys. And I have this single from Urban Decay. So this is in the shade Scratch. This is like a nice pink shimmer shade. There was a JCPenney Sephora exclusive bag that had a bunch of highlighters in it, and like it was called like Blushing something. And so this is like in the blush family, even though it's an eyeshadow. But you could, I suppose, use it as a blush if you wanted to. I do think the color is very pretty, and I think that the formula is nice. I just never remember I have it. So I'm going to try to remember that I do, and I'm going to put it in there and keep it for now. And then this was the last time I did it back to MAC, and this is in the color Bronze. This is not the color I wanted to get when I went in there, but this is the color that they would let me get because and there's glitter on my fingers that is making this shade look like it's got glitter in it, but it does not. So that's Bronze. Frankly, I don't think I'm gonna use it. I got it because I was looking for like a nice brown transition shade. And I guess that is that, but I have this in like a palette. I'm sure it's like exactly the same color, not by MAC necessarily, but I'm sure I have this in a palette. I don't need this. I don't need that. I'm not gonna use it. Anyway, so this is a MAC Mineralize eyeshadow in Illusionary Burning Ambition. I assume one side is Illusionary and the other side is Burning Ambition. So let's swatch those guys. Ooh, that's a really neat copper color. And then that is just a fabulous gold. You know, I really want to keep that one too. That's really beautiful. So I'm going to. And then we have this MAC Gilt by Association. So this is sort of like a black base with gold glitter through it. And we'll just put that guy up there. That's a really lovely shade. Am I going to use this? I feel like I probably have something very similar. It's actually probably kind of similar to this Molten Metals and Stila. Let's see if it is. I'll actually swatch this next to it to see. It's not the same, but there's more of a bronze to this as opposed to a black, but frankly, it might be more similar to one of the other ones then. This is Bronzed Bell. I guess that's definitely more of a copper. I don't know. I'm not feeling this guy. It's a beautiful eyeshadow, but I probably have something similar to it in a palette, and I never reach for this. Like, I never reach for this. So I'm gonna let it go. And this is in Shimmermint. This is one more MAC shadow that I have. This is a shadow I actually really, really love. I think it's just a really fabulous color. Put it up here. It's just this really beautiful blue shimmery color. And I've dropped this before and a big chunk of it fell off. But there's still plenty of product left even after a big chunk fell off. I don't know if you can see the chunk. But the rest of the shadow actually stayed together, so I've been able to keep it. And there's still plenty of it to go around. I really should remember to use this because this would make a really beautiful inner corner highlight. I might even be able to use this as a highlighter. Like, I mean, it's winter. I can pretend like I'm a snowflake. So, you know what? I'm going to keep this guy at least a little bit longer and try to get some use out of it. All right, so moving on to the Stila. So we've already swatched two of them. We swatched Molten Midnight and we swatched Bronze Bell. Molten Midnight I just picked up during the VIB sale. Bronze Bell I bought earlier this summer. I really like both of these. I think they're really great. Other colors that I have, I also have Sea Siren, which is this really beautiful like pinky blue duochrome, I guess. And that's a color that I am kind of obsessed with. I just love this like weird light purpley bluey bizarreness. I think it's great. I also picked up Violet Vixen, which I don't think they carry anymore. I haven't seen it on the website or in the store. And it's this really beautiful like deep purple metallic. Clearly I'm into deep purple metallics. This is just reaffirming I did not need to keep all of these purple eyeshadows. I think the two I ended up keeping were the right choices, so that's good. Sorry. And then we had these little three guys. These came in a set. This is Smoky Storm, Kitten Karma, and Diamond Dust. We have Diamond Dust here. This is Smoky Storm. This is Kitten Karma. Kitten Karma and Smoky Storm, frankly, look about the same on your face. At least on my face, anyway. But I like both of them, and because they're tiny, it's fine. I'll use both of them. I kind of just use them interchangeably as it is. They also aren't that different from Bronze Bell either. Bronze Bell just is a little bit deeper. So I'm not mad about it because I think the cost of 3 of these minis was the same as one full size. Because these are not cheap. And I also got this one. My mom actually picked up this guy for me. Because this one had been out of stock forever and I never found it in stores again after the original duochromes came out. So I sort of wipe off some of this glitter. This is Into the Blue. I am obsessed with this color. Like this, I was so mad when it went out of stock in the first place and I didn't get it. Although I suppose I could have mixed these two together and I would have gotten it. But it's just freaking stunning. I just love it. And I haven't even gotten a chance to wear it now, but I think I might just wear it tonight because I'm going to go and have dinner with a friend. So yeah, those are all of my Stilas. I just love them. I think they're really beautiful. They stay on so well. They don't have fallout on your eyes. You can have that beautiful glitter effect without having to use like a glitter glue or anything like that. But I just really love the shimmer of them. I think it's really fabulous. So, hi again. We're having a visitor. I think she's just passing through. So I'm keeping all of my Stilas. I think they're all great. All right. And then this is what we have left to go through. Hopefully this will be a little bit easier. So we have this. This is the Laura Mercier Caviar Eye Stick in Rose Gold. So this is a nice little stick for you to just apply your eyeshadow. It's a pretty color. It's still very creamy. This still smells good. This has been open for a little while. How long does it say this is good for? 18 months. I don't think it's been open 18 months. And frankly, I mean, I don't pay that much attention to powder products. I pay more attention to the expiration dates on cream things, but this still smells nice. It still looks like I'm getting pretty good payoff on it, so I just need to remember to use it. So I will keep that for now. Then these two guys, these are actually I used for costume stuff, so this is for cosplay. So these are Sephora Colorful Shadow and Liner. They are matte. They're supposed to be waterproof. They're not really waterproof, but that's okay. So these come in a stick pencil. So this is a really, really bright pink. And this is a white, which I need to sharpen again, because I was doing a very fancy makeup look that involved me having to draw a whole bunch of white symbols onto my face. So I do think these are really great. They're about $14, I think. And if you're doing some sort of, if you need to like draw on your face and you need it to be a nice opaque color, and you don't want to use like Halloween paints, you want actually a nice makeup, I think these are really good for that. And they do have a very interesting color selection. You can do just about anything you want. And I do have a pencil sharpener. I have to make sure I have a big fat pencil sharpener in order to sharpen these, but I do, so those are okay. I do think these are good. These are in the colors Call Girl and Let It Snow. And frankly, for what I can do with them, and there's a lot of product, they're still really nice, they're still really creamy. They've held up pretty well, so I will continue to use these. I'm going to keep them for now. Alright, and next and last of this stuff, we're going through my glitter and my loose pigment. So I have one of these Wet n Wild glitters. This is in the color Bleached. This is a glitter single. This is the Wet n Wild color icon. This stuff is not very good. I'll just put it up here. It's not very good. The color's cool. Like it's definitely like a greeny gold glitter that you're getting. It's basically in like a Vaseline base to it, and then you just sort of wipe that on. This doesn't stay very well. And I don't like the way it feels on my face. I've used it on my body, and it's a little bit better there, but I don't like this. And frankly, it feels a little gross. And I think I'm just going to toss this guy because it is a cream product that I've had to stick my finger in, and I can't really sanitize this. I'm going to wipe off all the eyeshadows, but this I can't really clean this, and it was 99 cents. So I think I'm going to just toss that guy. So we're going to put him there. I'm going to toss him. Then we have this glitter. This is actually craft glitter, and I was using it at one point instead of face safe glitter. So frankly, I should not keep this with my makeup anymore. If I want to keep this glitter, it has to live with my craft supplies, and I don't know that I need it. I don't think I do, actually. So you know what? I'm gonna let that one go. And then I have Wet n Wild Mega Sparkle Confetti. This is in white icing. The thing with this is I hate the packaging on this. This is like a little salt shaker of glitter. And then you sort of salt shaker your glitter on, and then it's gonna be everywhere. And it's got like a blue, what other colors in that? It's like blue and gold glitter. Well, no, it's like purple and gold glitter, actually. It's purple and gold glitter. I feel like I'm just spicing myself to go out. I don't think I'm gonna use it. I have other glitter products I like better, so I'm gonna let this guy go too. So we're gonna get rid of that guy. And then we have the Sephora Midnight Magic. This is in the shade Holographic 03. This is definitely one of those things I purchased because it was on sale on the Sephora website. And so this is sort of like a little like trampoline of product. And then you can dust it onto your body. Not sure if you're really getting that one. It's more of that's a subtle glitter is what that is. I do actually like this glitter. I think it is nice. I used it with a brush and sort of, because this is a face and body glitter. I don't think it's eye safe, but it's fine for you to put on your face. And you do get a ton of products. So like if you buy this, you're never going to run out of body glitter. Like it's going to take you forever. So this I will keep for now. And then we have these guys. So these are my Wet n Wild Color Icon Loose Pigments. I bought a set that came with the 4 of these plus the gold bar highlighter, and it came I think with 2 brushes also. All of these are different colors. They're just very subtly different. So we have the shades Dom and Cherry on top. We have the shade Ride on My Copper. Is that what it says? Yes, Ride on My Copper. Heart of Rose Gold. And Kung Fu Lightning. These names make no sense. Do I have matches to any of these? If I do, I should just let them go because I'm going to use the Stila, not the loose pigment. Yeah, Heart of the Rose Gold looks pretty close to the Bronzed Belle, so I don't think I need that one. I think, yeah, Dom and Cherry on top is really close to Kitten Karma. And the Kung Fu Lightning is pretty close to Smoky Storm. So I don't know that I need any of the 3 of those. This is more of a coppery color. This has more of a gold to it. Even though it's a copper, it's right on my copper. This is more of a copper color. This is a gold base to it. You know, I don't think I need any of these, frankly. I'm not mad. I really like the eye brushes that came with it, and I really wanted the highlighter. And I don't think I think I paid $10 for it. I'm not going to use these pigments. I'm just going to let all of those go, and that will be that. It will be okay. All right, so let's take stock and see how this went. So 12 products are going, and we're going to keeping 23. I just sort of count this as staying with the Stila. So we're keeping 23 things, and then this is what we're getting rid of. And I think that's pretty good. That's a significant amount of stuff. I'm actually going to have space. You know what? I'm going to call this declutter. This one was very successful, so I feel good about this. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you soon on another one of my videos for my December declutter. And thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye.